déglukat yi ma naa dal di sant di leen dal di gërëm di dal di àndaatee yéen seen beneen programme bu nga xam ne mooy Tactics Corner lu nga xam ne dañoo dal di isi lu nga xam ne mooy coach Gambien si ñu nekk si biir réew bi ak si bitim réew ñu dal di waxaa gaay seen jaar-jaar ak seen lu nga xam ne mooy seen liggéey loolu moo tax tey ñu dal di fee am ku nga xam ne mooy coach Tapha Manneh wante ne man kenn rek toog ma fi tam naa dal di tooga suma xarit suma mag mu nga xam ne tam mooy Sana Yafa du ma dal di def dara rek ma dal di bàyyi ku nga xam ne mooy coach Tapha Manneh bu dal di nuyoo.
jërëjëf Buuba kontaan naa pour bokk sa programme bi yaa sa Sana Yafa coach Yafa
waaw coach ma bàyyi la tam le nga dal di nuyoo tam lekk.
waaw jërëjëf Buuba maa ngi laa nuyu di la gërëm di la sant di nuyu waat suma comrade bi rek di coach Tapha Manneh suma mag moom tamit suma mag bu baax la suma xarit la tamit suma comrade la coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Tafa gis nañ ne wala ñoo dugg si biir waxtaan bi sax di gis nañ ne coronavirus bi am na lu bari lu nga xam ne isi na ko tax na yéen a dikk ñu dal di arrêté seen ligue bu dal di isi lu bari lu nga xam ne wécc na ko si football naka lam dal di affecté yow sa lu nga xam ne mooy sa liggéey.
jërëjëf Buuba comme li nga ko waxee coronavirus dafa yaaxal lu bari si àdduna nekkul affaire football rek waaye the whole life si suñu dunda bi yëpp la fu nekk in the world waaye pour gàttal affaire bi football dafa coronavirus dëgga dafa disturb football because ñun ñi nga xam ne coaches lañ su football amut rek suñ liggéey bi amul njëriñ te fu mu nekk ne am na almost ñetti weer defuñ football even though club si ñu fay xaalis yi waaye affaire bonus ak yooyu yu sew yooyu amul so really dafa affect suñu liggéey
bi coach Sana nga dal di ñëw foofu rek ñu bëri ñu mën a ne ndax Gambia dina nangu play suñu play lu nga xam ne mooy nawetaan daanaka ñoom tam bokk nañ si réew yi nga xam ne tam den notify seen ligue tam lan na nga mun a dal di yokk si loolu rek wala ñu ubbi bunti waxtaan bi coach Sana.
waaw jërëjëf Buuba foog naa loolu dafa nekk loo xam ne lu am solo la lu ñu war a seetlu because suñu demee ba notify ligue bi man suma gis-gis mooy dañu war a sensitive naka la ñoo ubbee wàllu football bi because football pour nga contrôle nawetaan bi dafa jafe waaye gëm naa tamit ne football authorities yi dinañ toog ak regional ak different associations yi ak seen ñoo xam ne ñoo dee doon ay nawetaan ñu toog ñu xool naka la ñoo taafarale loolu waaye bokk na si loo xam ne tamit war nañ ko gëstuwaat bu baax a baax réeloo noonu ngir ne corona bi ñu ngi still am cases in the Gambia foog naa ne su fekkee ne loolu mu ngi continuer dañ ko war a seetaan bu baax
Tapha Manneh am naa lu nga xam ne mooy kontaante parce que ne liggéey naa yow yu bari jamono boo nekkee lu nga xam ne mooy Liberia wante nag tam ba léegi tam ñu ngi dal di nama ñu dal di am coach yi nga xam ne tam ñu ngi dal di coach biir Egypte biir Mauritanie si Europe bi wante lan moo taxoon nga dal di motiver sa bopp ne ba ma dem try fu es nga dal di lan sa bopp fu nga xam ne mooy Monrovia Liscr Football Club.
jërëjëf Buuba comme que ni nga ko waxee rek football dafa important man play na Gambia as a player coach na Gambia almost win na trophies here win na League B win na FA Cup win na Super Cup li nga xam ne lii la ñoo compete si Gambia at a top level te ku nekk dafa bugg a dem kanam pour génn si biti pour ñëw Liberia nekk na li nga xam ne gars ñu ma topp bu yàgga since 2014 bi ma ñëwee Liberia ak under 20 Gambia team si ñu ma toppa pour ma ñëw play pour ma ñëw coach seen league teams Why time bobu, pareuma, deciduma, because man liggéey be pare, si league bi tamit time bobu winuma league bi FA Cup la win 4 times ak Super Cups why winuma league bi so joxuma leen yoon pour ñëw waaye in 2015 dama winee league bi 2014-15 dama winee league bi and there was a hope also pour ma dem foofa si national coaches in the one of the national team waaye dem na foofu and I was not selected and people ñi nga xam ne dañ leen select man dama foogoon ne suma amut level a ñoom waaye ñoom nekku ci suma kanam so suma liggéey bi dafa mel ni li ma doon def si dëkk bi it's not that much important so, because it's only the national team which is left for me either a category junior category or senior category so mane xaaral ma génn si biti dem am experience xam li xew si biti tamit since ñi ñu ma ko toppa and in 2016 decide naa ne ma jox leen go ahead pour ma génn si biti am experience xam li xew si biti in terms of coaching so loolu moo ma easy in Liberia
okay
Buba
soo ma mee ma ñëw foofu noonu rek dafa am coach lim la li am solo and then bëgg naa koo laaj because loolu lu fe mu ngi nii nga miin lig ba pare miin dëkka nga dem fa nga yow nga wax établir sa boppa nga jékki-jékki rek génn dem si beneen dëkka boo xam ne footballing culture bi du benn Tapha bi nga eggee Liberia team boo fa fekka naka nga dundee team bi pour nga mun a build up team bu ees ba nga mun a compete with the players loolu foog naa li am solo la.
Comme li nga ko waxee it was unfortunate team bi ma ñëwee it was a good team ko team boobu nekkoon na champions almost 2 times in Liberia waaye team bi dafa daano ba ñu dem up to a stage dañ doon struggle pour génn si relegation bi so bi ma ñëwee the management wax nañ ma yëpp di fa nekka because the team was the season bu passé woon bi mu play woon gars ñu ngi nekkoon na 5th position so bi ma ñëwee as usual I need to have a winning mentality because time boobu team bi win lañ soxla nekkut ne dañ soxla to build a team but dañ soxla a win to restore confidence on the supporters and everybody in the area so li ma def I started fresh with the team na like nothing happened it's a new team discuss now management wax naa leen ne for 4 seasons league will not be our priority we have to build a team and we can fight for the FA Cup because FA Cup by the time we play FA Cup dafa fekk gis naa teams yëpp play 9 teams yëpp because on them normally second round lañ dey play FA Cup so obviously dinaa gis teams yëpp ma xam seen strength so noonu laa build team bi li nga xam ne foog naa ne they were not good players they are not standard their ages release naa ñooñu and then I work with the management and make sure that I have voice over the players and that management gives me an authority with everything to go ahead so noonu laa start a team bi
loolu am na solo trop waaye technically bi nga eggee yan stratégie nga put in place because team bu ees la te yow sa objectif mooy da nga bëgg a indi winning mentality si team bi yaa ma fekk player yoo xam ne it na musuloo leen a gis ñett time la jël yow ba balaa ngaa mun a figure out yan certain players ñoo am winning mentality ak yan façon players yi ñoo fa nekk ñoo xam ne they really are not good enough pour ñu bokkati team boo xam ne you trying to build it for the league.
Yeah, for the first thing, Lima Def, Bima Age, the Malaj, the statistics of the team, you know, the previous year, the demands and statistics from the Secretary General. And the Secretary General provide the statistics for me, the number of goals the team scored, the number of minutes, you know, each player played in the previous year, and their ages and so forth. And also the president wrote, you know, like a CV from every player, the attitude and so forth. So when I got that one from the president and then from the Secretary General, you know, because I found that the assistant and the coach was sacked. So there was no assistant, there was no coach in the team. Only the physio, doctor, you know, found the team manager also was sacked. So I found three people there, the two physio and one technician, one trainer. You know, so to get information was difficult for me. But when the Secretary General gave me that statistic and the President gave me the CV for all the players. So what I did, I sit down for 2 weeks. I did not train with the team. I told the trainer, you know, when we go to the field, allow him to select two teams and they play. I'll sit down for 2 weeks, get the record, get the players I want. After the 2 weeks, you know, I called them. I did not consult anybody. I called them. I told them that I want these 13 players in the team. That's all.
Oh, wow.
You know,
okay.
So the remaining 13 players, I released those people because I found 26 in the team. Some of the players, unfortunately, they don't come for how they call it. They don't come within that 2 weeks. So I did not care whether you are a good player or not. You absent in that 2 weeks, and about 3 of them, I dropped them.
Okay.
So that's how I
I'm not fatally solo because by player from Ghana because my father big I will be Bajul sa young bio players very why si gata rek foog naa jëlee nekk suma bu jël question bi li ma laa jox rek bi nga ñëwee nga jël 13 players yooyu noonu already gis nga leen léegi for 2 consecutive weeks ñu ngi play xam naa ne tactically trying to reach in mind with their tactical behavior their discipline fan nga dooree da nga dooree defar defense bi to go forward or you think okay you know what dama génn a lépp mu nekk all out game su ko defee might go for a win 100%. I know that you need to start from somewhere. Either you will start to build from the defense, guy move on gradually, then team did not improve on the game situations. Fanga dore yo.
The way Limako started Moy, unfortunately the team has a feeder team, which is in the second division. So what I did, I arranged test games with the feeder team, and also I arranged test games with the second division teams and the region teams because it was difficult for me to get a test match with the first division teams. None of them. You write to them and they will tell me that okay, until the last minute they will not have. I will not succeed. So I go to the second divisions and then the feeder team and then the regional teams. So that's how I started in the feeder team. I promoted 7 players from the feeder team to the main team, and also get the other players from the third division teams to join the team. But as usual, football, a team, you build around somebody. We have somebody who was a captain and is a central defender. Very, very good somebody, and he's well committed in the team. And they give me that information, and during that 2 weeks, and during the preparation, I saw that he's really deserve the captaincy. But what I did, I built the team around him to move on and then go forward. So our mentality was, not to take goals. Not to take goals.
So
The team,
we
all the players in the team, we have more defensive minded because we don't want to lose. Since we have a meeting, pre-season meeting with the team, I told them this is the number of points I want in the first round. If we get that, we will fight for the league. If we don't get it, then we can look for something else. So that's how we started. We start from defense and make sure that we move like that. And that helped us because throughout the first round, we didn't lose any game. And my target was 20 points, and then we get 19 points. So when we have 19 points, we look at the the table. We were third in the table. So we changed our mentality from maintaining ourselves in the league, change to win the league.
Wow!
So that's how we start. But to be precise, we build a team around somebody who is a central defender. That's how we started it.
Wonderful. Very good. Very good.
Wow, coach, ma duga fofu rek waxon nga lu am solo nga ne bo nekkon Gambia yan doon fogon nga ne yelo nga won national team bi wala ci benn catégorie joxum la lolu ndax tam léegi 4 years ci kanam lolu tey 2020 na foog noonu tam ba léegi tam national team bi tam dañ ko war a dal di ubbil nit ku nga xam ne jógee na base parce que ne boo ñëwoon lay biire nga dal di fa am success boobu Gambie yëpp ñoo la dal di célébrer woon ñëpp ñoo la dal di mbuba woon foog la tam den warun di tànn ne kii dafa jógee Kiyang dafa jógee Fuñi warata ñëw si national team bi tam loolu tam naka lañ ko nekk di dal di dundee boot yow coach Tapha Manneh ak coach Sana Yafa.
Repeatal tuuti yang dong sa line ba ngi break.
Waaw lu ma mën ma ñu ne nga ne foogoon nga ne mënoon ngaa amee benn junior catégorie wala national team bi wante gaa joxum la ko mun naa am foo jigee la naka leen war a dal di ceeñee mentalité boobu ne ku jigee Basse ku jigee Fuñi ku jigee Soma war na mën a amee national team bi tam.
Waaw foog
waa Sana mën nga ko repeat.
Buba li ma wax ni mooy mu ne bi nga applying pour one of the national teams joguñ la ko and fiiluloo tamit ne it will start in proper comme buñ dee select ñan la ñoo jox job bi ñu xool ñoo xam ne mérite nañ am nañ di mérite pour ñu jox leen liggéey bi mu ne yow naka nga mën a dundee loolu ak nga génn Gambia ak te buñ la ñaakee jox liggéey bi nga dem Nigeria dem nga am fa success bi Gambia di la célébrer yow naka nga dundee loolu.
kontaan naa torop man gisuma ko as a problem because this is a national team. Lima fowoon time boobu mooy maybe suma lock nekku fa or maybe ñi nekka si position si dañ foog ne suma xam-xam bi agut foofu loolu moo tax joxuñ ma so loolu moo tax ma génn si biti pour dem defar suma boppa fortunately for me it worked well because man believe on naa ne I could have done something better in the Gambia am na belief boobu because play naa si gis naa players yi nga xam ne ñu ngi play si ligue bi xam naa leen bu baax am na ñi nga xam ne waaye
To be precise, man, I don't, to my day, dogu sini, lulu mo is my problem. Man, line kasi man, emalawa directly. So go jail fine. So go muta jail, it's alright. Why, my problem moi, dumade muna tie linga hamne, like mako. Lulu fongane defa disturb torop.
man fongane hamna ci lu tuti tafa because man mayo duñu rero why fongane it all go down to Lena moy what to be jotut do what to be jotut dina do yomba
Yeah.
even though we are time book we are very confident pour man among all the criteria for the job maybe what why live is at the latter part boy moy wonder like they've already got their plan I'm not ko xamne feel he's right for the job ko xamne sun natan wala sun comrade la and then we are all happy for him for more successful in the national league yes you might be you might be disappointed doing the job but on the latter part also Lulu def la gëna motivate you as a coach you know what maybe I am not good enough maybe then I'm not good enough motivate la you to go outside search for greener pasture you went into the league bo xamne hit na Gambian it's going to be very difficult up here dafa jafé up here trop while you went there not proof so word bi even whereas you are one of the few coaches ñoo xamne bi lay sin nga amé nga dem ci dëkk bi you did well and then you win foog naa ne man pour man loolu motivation la pour yow for you to move forward.
Well, Sana.
Yeah. No, lolu degala because to be frank with you, man bima ñëwé fi, pour nelaw sax tuuti la dé pour nelaw.
Okay.
Pour nelaw sax dem limal time bima dé am pour nelaw. It was very very limited, very very limited. Dema liggéey si ngoon su ma ñëwee naa toog value li ma liggéey bi ma def lana ba nga xam ne baaxul so I work extremely li nga xam ne waruta nekk si team bi either is an administrative or it is technical. I was involved directly. Sitting me the family, I was a lecturer than a coach. Because even the administrative area, there are a lot of issues, there are a lot of problems.
Okay.
Wa sana malakte la wala ñu dugg ci sana lu la bëgg rek moy ne
The president. Yeah, and I was even suspended for 2 weeks, before they called me back because what was going on. I believe it was not right. But in the habit I have, I can't keep wrong things on me. So I have that issue with the president. I was suspended, and later on I was called back, and then we start the work. But where I was standing is the same position I maintain. As a coach, I must have right over the player. Whoever comes, you need to seek permission from me. As far as you give me the authority to work on the team performance, if the team is not playing, it is me. It's not the team. So all those type of things until the mentality was changed and we all enjoy at the end of the day. But to be frank, what I was doing here, I was not doing that in the Gambia. I have to train with the senior, with the main team.
Wow, the whole like it's gonna make it than the Gambia.
Yeah. Obviously. They are not comparison.
Wow, sana lu ma la bëgg a laajte wala lu ma bëgg a yokkale mooy ne na tam léegi coaching association yi Gambia bi tam nekkuñ di bàyyi xel coach yi nga xam ne am nañ badges si bitim réew ñu jéem a encourage gars yi ñu jéem a nekk lu nga xam ne mooy dialogue xam nga pour ñoom tam always bu gaay dal di réerantoo parce que ne di moo ñu am ko ci biti like di moo tam réew itam dal di dem lu nga xam ne mooy kanam daanaka ñu Sénégal nekk di defee wala yeneen dëkk itam Nigerian si itam wala Ghanaian si itam am nañ ko si bëri ñu nga xam ne ñu si biti.
waaw dëgg la man loolu dinaa si sawara answer because man bi ma doon jógee balaa ma doon jógee Banjul man maa ngi woon si executive coaching association bi te foog naa ñun tamit suñ primary responsibility tamit bokk na si loo xam ne ñu xool coaches yoo xam ne ñu ngi si biti ñu xool seen liggéey ñu rafetlu ko loolu tax na bu Tapha Manneh si boppam bi mu nekkee Liberia mu win league bi and he did well, you know, we organized like a ceremony, you know, put the celebration, and then he was given a certificate for his achievements.
Yeah.
You know, for his achievements
Obviously.
in Nigeria. So one man Gambian Football Coaches Association, nekkuñ di féetoo comme Gambian coaches rek, you know, ñu ngi ibbi ci bunta yi xool ci biti, xool ñi nekk ci biti, ñoo xam ne we are in contact with them. That's very difficult sometimes not to keep in contact, not keep track on certain things. Waaye Tapha bi mu génnee, he was still part of us because dañ daan mun a monitor ñuy monitor. So dafa easy woon torop and communication bunta ñu ngi ibbi. Foog naa ne loolu sax nañ ko gën a rafetlu dinañ xool ñu nekk ci biti coach yoo xam ne ñu ngi si biti door nañ di coach war nañoo mën a bokkal ci coach association bi because at the end of the day liggéey moo leen bu si biti and nu mu yaaga they will all want to come back home ñu ñëwaat si dëkk bi liggéeyaat you know loolu dinañ ko rafetlu bu baax and then foog naa ne dinañ try suñu képp lay kàttan mbooleen koo xam ne xam nañ ko coach la si biti ñu try to put la through the coaches association dafa yomb léegi ñu nga am ay WhatsApp wala waaye lu bëree ñu see tots ak yooyu so loolu dinañ ko rafetlu bu baax.
waaw coach Tapha
pour just yokka ci li sana wax rek you know coaches association really I really appreciate either the main coaches association, West Coast Coaches Association, you know, all the time mangdong lesa nyom, you know, you must send messages and they really follow what I am doing in Liberia. To be frank with you, Gambia Coaches Association and West Coast Coaches Association, they are really, we are really working as a team. Every time. Even now, you know, part of the how they call it, the chat groups, we normally chat frequently. So really, they are monitoring what I am doing here.
Wow, coach, boo wéenee sa first title bi Gamtel na loolu tam dafa la dimbale woon challenges yooyu tam dafa la dal dimbale woon tam sa second nga bëgg a ñëw sa second season bi biir Liscr tam pour nga mën a dal di takkul obstacles yoo doon dal di jënkuwante. waaw sala mën nga koo bantulaat. waaw suma question mooy ñu ne wii na ligue Tapha Manneh wii na ligue bi biir Gamtel na loolu tam daf ko dal di dimbale tam pour second season bi tam biir Liscr tam pour bu day wax xool naka la moo mën a dal di coopé.
I think lima understand it. And if you win first copy.
Wow.
With Gamtel.
Wow.
Yeah, how Buba man suma case dafa funny.
Naka lam funny won.
Yeah, bima jël Gamtel. Even Gamtel executive were not confident that I will do better with the team. Mm-hmm. Because I could remember, you know, when they called me the first day, you know, they themselves, they were arguing. They were arguing whether you join my team be or the major team be. So link that for on submitting the moi, nanko your team be as caretaker coach until you have a coach. So Suma case bi dafa start from Gamtel because bima neke Gamtel I work as more administrative than the technician. My started Gamtel. The images as an administrator than the technician. But lima dimbale moy dema amon kadu. You know, guy then my respector. Even I'm a problem within the players. You know, Sumalen Kwahene violently they go by. You know, prepare, you know, suplasi I'm a problem numer talk sikergi. My dear Sumamoto be madam fekalen sikergi. What can I know? No focus in your trade. You know, so I have a very close relationship with the team. They never ne liwa banyunla, you know, liwa wa kombola. Man, I'm on different board. You know, I equal all the players. As far as you are performing well, I don't care. I don't want to know where I come from. You know, so, you know, we must start a team. Not in a first copy. You know, guy, I'm on 9 confident. You know, 9 kojo team. Bala you them CPT uti kenen. 9 kojo team be benayon. So man, non last started. You know, as a coach of Gamtel. So the more I was going, the more I was getting experience and the confidence. You know, because man, I started with the kids. You know, the Madon Train Academy, the Amon Academy. You know, from 12 years to 15 years. So the difficulty I have there was more than, you know, what is happening in the first division. So first division was not a big problem to me. You know, it was easy for me to cope. Yeah.
Good. First division, they got on problems here. That reminds me back, the first league season. After moving the could be on numerous times. Maybe one product for the league.
Yeah.
Prior to the season campaign.
Yeah.
This is the pre-season be that have play buddy. Surely buddy.
Yeah.
Surely buddy it's get real now. Sometimes you call Nala players they are out of control and then I don't want discipline. I am in agreement with you. I mean, from that moment on, you will left with players like captain players. So captain players, you know, how do you build that team go on to be a title winning team? One of that you why do you want to go to the
No, the problem is even 2013, man, I believe me, you know, that league we could have won it when we took second. We could have won that. We could have won that league, but there are a lot of things happening along the way, and you know, people play a lot of games, you know, which I believe about the players, because some of the players, you know, at the end of the week, at the end of the league, they fade away 3 or 4 games to go where we are really competing. Some of those players, they don't play. You know, we didn't see them until, you know, we lost the league. So when we resume, when I noticed those ones, when we resume for 2014-15 season, I released those kind of players because, you know, I believe that they are not playing for me. Yes, they might be a good players, but they are not playing for me. You can be a good player, but if you are not committed, you know, the success of the coach, you can easily sabotage. And as a smart coach, when you notice those ones, it doesn't matter how good player he is, release him. If you don't release him, he will release you. Because what he's going to do, they will not give you the results. And if the results are not coming, the coach, you are going to be fired. You know, so that's the reason I resist some of the players, and then get the committed one to fight for the league. But people don't understand because they want me to come out and say this and this and this and this. And that is not good for me. It is not good for players, because as a coach, we don't have to go to media to tarnish the image of a player. That is not particularly good. If you are not working with the player, you didn't work with the player, release him. Probably he's a national asset. He can go to somewhere and then, use the technique he has. Absolutely. Instead of being with you, he will not play. He will not give you what you want. And if he is not giving you what you want, he might be losing, because he's also not developing. So the country or the nation might lose too. They might lose him, and then the team also will not succeed. So you release the player to go and try somewhere else, and then you also go for somebody who is well committed for you, and then life goes on.
Okay. Coach, continue one. Coach.
Yeah.
Gamtel Banjul United.
Yeah.
Real Banjul Sports.
Yeah.
They play at Banjul United. Good match, and then prepare. 6 days intensive training, prepare game the best possible way. Practically everybody was well prepared. It was like game turns on the upside down. Banjul United control game from start to finish. Uncontrollable mistakes. How do you feel? That game? How does that feel?
Yeah, Sana, to be frank with you, I think the approach was wrong. Our approach towards that game was a bit wrong. What happens, we take that game as a minor game. That means we are just going there to win. And unfortunately, yes, Banjul United has nothing to lose about that game. But remember, we are competing with a team who is financially strong, and they are able to do anything. And I believe there are foul play in that game. I believe, but to be frank with you, I think our approach was wrong. We termed that we are going there just to win, because Banjul United have nothing to lose. They will not relegate, and then they will not win. Their position will not change. But it was
build up into that game. The preparation build up to that game was not bad. Why all of a sudden mentality the first change along the line on a short space of time, the guy took us in the game, the bullying that respect. So young people put in place to the remaining games, because Finland from that game on mentality will never change completely. Mindset will never change, and then nothing I'm gonna inject players in that short space of time.
Yeah, even that game in the second half during the briefing, I told the players, because the way I saw the way we are playing, it is completely differ with our build up. The aggressiveness, the seriousness in the game was well. I told them that if you people don't mind, we can lose this game. But the way we are playing is not okay. It's not okay. And unfortunately, that's what happened. So when they scored the goal, when they all went back to defend the team. But at that point in time, the difference in the top was not the point difference was not that much. And for me, I have that belief that we can win the league. And it is a coach who can put, who can motivate the players to believe in what they cannot do. And that's how I do. And make sure I motivated the players, tell them that we still can win the league. That's what everybody, because when we lose that game, everything was changed. Everything was changed because winning that game means we won the league. But when we lose that game, everything was changed. The mentality and the approach, everything changed. We say every match we need to win it. At the end of the day, if we don't win the league, well, we're left to God. But the remaining match, we have to win it, and that's exactly what happened. We follow our games. It doesn't matter what Real is doing there, what EPA is doing there. It is not our problem. What is our problem is to win the remaining games.
So it means that that moment will not change the team's mentality in terms of being a little bit reservative, forward thinking, because anytime so build up, so select a team, you kind of have more offensive players, placed in the team than defensive players. And then we want to understand them in the way so build up, you would not want to take a lot of risk playing at the back. So within 10 seconds the ball has to be on the opponent side, and then that is where you start building up and connect to two flank players. Because this is not the important to you. The how much you go now two white players, they have to stay white, senior build up. But once they get build up, they will always come in just a wing back space for them to come up. Don't you think Lulu Tabit at some point will not make a risk?
Yeah, it could be risky when you are not succeeded. As coaches, we have a different mentality. For me, I believe more number in the attacking tag than in defensive tag. Especially when we are attacking. I believe the 4 players in the team, those are the 2 flank players and the 2 halfback. I always want them to be more pacey, more, they got speed where they can go and go back, quickly, and then more physical, because there's now football, especially those areas, you need to be physical, So those areas, I don't joke with it. I mentally, system-wise, I believe more attacking than defending.
Okay, once more the question you coach. That fateful season, Gamtel and versus Brickham. Real de Banjul, Pagna Banjul. Coach, first half 0-0 in Banjul and in Brickham. Second half, you need to do your job. Real de Banjul, you hope the Real de Banjul drop points. Banjul, Gamuna win the field. Coach, what came to your mind in the second half? Because this night the first half was a bit scrappy. First half is scrappy now, because the boys were too hesitant. It is not they didn't get the opportunities to score, but it's because they were not relaxed to score in the first half. When you're in the second half, I'm a team with conversation. Once you get into the pitch, I think within the first 10-15, you score. What change team the same mindset in it. You know what? After moving to the third half of the game, you got to do X, Y, and Z to score.
What I realized in that game, our opponent team in the first 45 minutes, what they were looking, it's true, because they were not coming out. For them, they have nothing to lose. Have it for it's okay for them, and we are almost also playing the same strategy, because we don't want to take goals and then we don't want to take risks. Remember, in football, sometimes as coaches, you have to take risks. So in first 45 minutes, we are 0, and when I find out from Banjul, because I thought, in the first 45 minutes, Real de Banjul will finish with Serekunda United quickly. But somebody gave me that information before that game that Serekunda United, they are not going to give up. Even though they are going to relegate, but they are not going to give up. They will do everything possible. But I did not believe so. But in the first 45 minutes, when we go to the dressing room, I find out and then I realized that they were 0-0. So I changed the mentality. I told the players that we have to change because this game we need to go extra mile and win the game because the armed forces, they are not coming out to attack. What they are doing, they want to defend the game. And in football, what I believe is if you want the best way to defend is to attack. It will be easy for you. But you can't sit down in your house and you want to fight with somebody. Your house might be blown, might set on fire on your house. So I don't believe to sit back and try to defend a team. If I want to defend, I must make sure that I attack so that your power will be less. Your attacking power will be less. So that's where we change our strategy and then try to come out and press the team. And luckily, our first outing, we get a goal.
All right. Buba?
Wow, sana at Tafa at waxtu mu no dal di jamu sana ma bayla lek tuuti lek nga dal di wrap up nga dal di tëj wala Tafa Manneh tam di dal di tëj programme bi.
Waaw Tafa jërë ngeen jëf si programme bi foog naa lii lu am solo la toog dañuy waxtaan ñun coach si di xool suñ jaar si football te foog naa ne lii lekk na loo xam ne tamit war nañ ko mun a gën a yaatal dinañ ko gën a yaatal su ko defee coach yi Gambie gis seen bopp te foog nga ne lii du mun a am si coach si Gambie rek nañ ko try mu nekk coach yoo xam ne Gambien lañ ñu ngi si biti su ko defee ñu share thoughts ñu share experience foog nga loolu dina am li ñu yóbbu tamit ba pare li ma ñaax coach yi Gambien ñu nekk Gambia right now football is practical ñun foog naa ne ñu ngi liggéey si condition yu gën a difficult man dama ko dee wax all the time ngeen coach si ñoo nekk di ñu ngi liggéey in a very difficult work conditions yi waaye nit ñi ñu nekk si biti duñ mën a gis loolu ñoom luñ si am mooy coach si dem play win ñu waaye fàtte ne am na coaching nekkul ne dem rek win du bëri la umba balaa ngaa win am na fi ngaa jaar te Gambian coach si dañ ñu pour ñu dimbale ñu rafetal suñu taxawaay amin Gambian players yi almost professional ñuy gën a dem si biti yëpp si normal Gambian coaches la ngay doore so suñ ñëwee su fekkee la ni doolewuloo ñu cër pour ñu mun a liggéey dafa difficult trop jot nañu cër waaye cër bi ba léegi dañ fil na tamit FF bi war nañoo mun a put more emphasis si coaches association bi ñu dooleel leen I mean there are a lot of things yoo xam ne mun nañ ko mun a def pour ñu dooleel coach yi Gambie yi ñu ngi try bu baax even though whereas opportunities yi nekkuñ fa pour ñu def liñ bëgg a def waaye foog naa ne with time dina change because ñu ngi communicate ñu ni leen di communicate ak technical director bi who's been very supportive to be part of this because constantly he's interviewing the Football Coaches Association loolu rek moo ñëw mën a yóbbu kanam foog ñu nag buntay rek indi buntay pour coach si mën a njëriñoo suñ njëriñoo rek ni boo coach yaa ngay jàng
you are breaking you are breaking de say mën a dara America la
suñu di moo ñu ngay jàng rek foog naa ne dinañu mën a yóbbu ci kanam jërëjëf Buuba ak Tafa
waa Tafa la may sama ñeentali kaddu
jërëjëf Buuba léegi léegi sa laan bi clair na rek dafa mel ni da nga tuxu America
non gaañoo ko téye am nañu ko téye sëriñ ñaa ko téye
jërëjëf
jërëjëf lii am na solo bu baax because ñun ñu si biti every day suñu xel daan si gannaaw ñu ngi xalaat lana nekk suñ dëkk bi so façon yi ñu ngi amee information si liñ ñi nga xam ne jógee si journaliste yi mel ni yow ak yeneen yéen a ngi fàttaleku ne am nañ Gambian ki nga xam ne mu si biti loolu rek doy na si man kontaan naa torop jërëjëf time bi nga dee jël ana pour call ma am information yi nga xam ne lan laa dee def fii lan laa nekk ak yooyu loolu kontaan naa si torop gis naa ne sana tamit léegi journaliste na rek bokk na si line bi waaye man ko ñaan bu mu bàyyi coaching bi because already am na suñu stuff si yëpp so su bugga dina coaching nekk journaliste dafa difficult senior so na stay as a coach